everybody. Welcome to week 3. So for this video, the first video of week 3, we're going to start with intervals, and then we're going to expand our triads a little bit, and we'll do some melodic dictation and a little bit of Ottman. So let's go ahead and first just take a deep breath in and out. Just relax. It's really helpful, I think, to kind of get into a comfortable headspace for oral skills. I know that it can be a stressful activity, and I never want you to feel like that in my class. So just, again, take a deep breath. Remember that the most important thing to do for any kind of dictation or sight singing activity is to remain calm. Okay, so let's do some intervals. We're going to jump right in and just do the intervals, and then we'll come back and kind of review each one. So find a piece of scratch paper or the margins or something where you can just jot down 10 interval types. And I'll just go through almost like we were doing a test or something. I'll just go through all 10, and then we'll review them together afterward. Okay, so here is number 1. Here is number 3. Here is number 4. Here. Number 5. Number 6. Number 7. Number 8. I'm just writing down the notes that I'm using for each one in between. Number 9. And finally, number 10. Okay, so let's go back from the beginning and sing each one, and also talk about what the answer is. Okay, so for number 1, I was here. Sing that one with me. Sit up a little bit taller so you can sing in your own octave. Ready? Sing. Do, me. Do to me makes sense. There's a few others that would also make sense if different solfege appealed to you. And that one is a minor third. Okay, number 2 was here. Hum that one so you can separate those two pitches in your mind. And this one is a perfect fifth, from do up to sol, for example. Sing that one with me now in separate parts. Ready? Go. Do, sol. So there's a perfect fifth. Number 3, let's hear right here. That's where I played it. Hum that one before you sing it, just because it's a really big interval and I want you to like feel the space in your voice. Ready? Go. Hum it again from top to bottom. Ready? Go. And that one, let's sing it again from top to bottom, but now in solfege. Ready? Go. Ti, do. One more time. Ready? Go. Ti, do. And that one is a major seventh. From T down to do. Or it almost sounds like an octave. There's our major seventh. Okay, number 4 was here. That sounded really loud, sorry. Hum this one. Sing that one now from bottom to top. Ready? Go. Do, mi. That one is a major third. Number 5 was here. Sing that on whatever solfege makes sense to you or pops into your head first. Ready? Go. Sol, do. To me, I hear, that's a perfect fourth. To me, I hear that as going like 5 up to 1. But if you hear do, fa, that is equally valid. That's totally fine. Okay, let's see. That was number 5. Number 6 was here. Oops, sorry. And sing that one. Hum it first. Sing that one now. And it might make you, here's a hint, think of the NBC jingle. Ready? Go. Sol, mi, and then you could go do, and you'd be there with your NBC theme or whatever. You might also have sung do, la, because that sounds like do up to la as well, so that's a major 6th. Okay, number 7. Sing that one, starting up high and going down to the lower note. Ready? Go. Fi, do. Or the weirdest thing is that you can go do, fi, and both of them could possibly make sense if they were written down. So that was a tritone. You probably, I'm guessing that a lot of you got that one because I feel like the tritone sticks out to a lot of people, but if you're confusing it for a 7th or for one of like the major or minor 6th, that's pretty normal at this point. So don't beat yourself up about that for sure. I think a helpful thing to do would be for you to, if that's something you're confusing, then to go to a practice room or a keyboard, wherever you have access to one, and sing do, fi, do, la, do, ti, or whatever, maybe not in that key, but like singing it so that you can practice hearing those different interval ranges, starting from the same do, and also to get them in your voice a little bit more. I think it's really important to sing a lot, as if you hadn't already figured that out from my videos, that there are just a lot of connections that you can make more easily, I think, between your brain and your body, your mind and your body, if you sing as well as just listening to these things. Anyway, Let's see, number 8 was there. Really dissonant one. Hum it. That one is a minor second. Sing that one, go T, Do, ready, go T, Do. It's so dissonant. Sometimes people will confuse that for a bigger dissonant interval, like they'll get the octaves kind of displaced in their minds. That's a normal thing to do at this stage also. Since you're practicing so much at home and not in a classroom where your humming would distract other people, hum it. Okay, number 9 was here. Sing that one from bottom to top. Ready? Go. Do, le. And you might hear that one is sort of close to a perfect fifth. That is a minor sixth. Do, le. Sing it like this to practice. Ready? Do, le, sol. So you can hear that half-step relationship between sol and lay. I think that can be really helpful. Sing it one more time. Ready? Go. Do, le. And in your mind you can go sol. Okay, let's sing one more. This was number 10. Sing this one from bottom to top. Ready? Go. Sol, fa. And there again, a couple different interval solfeges that you could use for that, but I like it like this. Sol, fa, and then you can imagine it going mi, like resolving a 5/7 chord. So sing like this. Sing this with me for a second. I'll do it once and then you can repeat with me again. Sol, ti, re, fa, mi. Because that is the whole 5/7 chord, and then resolving fa to mi like you are supposed to do in your written work as well. So sing that with me one more time. Ready? Go. Sol, ti, re, fa, mi. Good. And I think that could be a helpful practice thing because it's making a connection with your written work as well as your ears. Okay, so there's some interval practice. Okay, let's move on to some triads. So our thing that we're adding for triads this week is that we're going to start to do minor triads and inversion as well. So you've done all the major triads and all the major triad inversions, the root position, first inversion, and second inversion. Let's clear your mind for a second, so take another deep breath. And did you know that if you breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth, that it will lower your heart rate? So if you have a stressful moment dictating or anytime, you can try to do that and it will kind of just calm your pulse a little bit and maybe help you feel a little bit more relaxed. So, okay, let's get into a different key is what I was thinking. Sing this minor triad right here. Ready? Go. Do, me, sol, me, do. Now sing the same minor triad starting on me. You're going to sing me, sol, do. Ready? Go. Me, sol, do, sol, me. Now start down here on sol and sing the same minor triad. You're going to sing sol, do, me, do, sol. Ready? Sing sol, do, mi, do, sol. And so for each of those, I'll keep the root position played as a block chord. And like we were doing with major inversions last week, I will always roll the inversions of the minor triad. So there's a first inversion minor. Notice that do is in the soprano now, or do is in the top of the chord. And then the second inversion, notice that me is in the top of that chord. So we'll add those to the mix. Now we've got major, minor, diminished, augmented all in root position. And we also have major 6 and 6/4 and minor 6 and 6/4. So just see how it goes with this list of 8. Here's number 1. I'm going to go all the way through the list of 8, so just have somewhere you can jot it down. Here is number 2. Number 3. Number 4. Number 5. Number 6. Two more. Number 7. And finally, number 8. I feel like that is not sounding normal. Here we go. Okay. Let's go back to the beginning of that set of 8. So here's number 1. Sing that with me in your own octave. Ready? Go. Do, mi, si, mi, do. So there was the augmented triad for number 1. Number 2 is here. Sing that in your own octave, starting here. Ready? Go. Do. Excuse me, not do. Starting on May. Ready? Go. Me, sol, do, sol, me. So number 2 was a minor triad in first inversion. And however you notate that in a way that's legible for me is fine. If you write like M first, or if with the little M in the line above it, or if you write like M with the little 6, that's fine too. As long as it's clear, then it's fine. Number 3. This is, let's sing this one starting here. Ready? Go. Ti, re, fa, re, ti. That one is diminished. Or do, me, say. I know some of you prefer to sing it that way. That's okay. Either way. Number 4 was here in your own octave. Sing it. Ready? Go. Sol, do, mi, do, sol. That one is major in second inversion, so major 6/4. Number 5 was down here. In your own octave. Might need to take it up. Depends on your voice. That's fine. Number 5. Ready? Go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do, and that one is minor. I do want you to change the syllables when there's a chromatic note, even if it's just in a minor key. I don't want you to use do, mi, and say, or sol when you actually mean do, mi, and sol. So make sure that you actually use the syllables that reflect if you're in the major or minor, especially if we start adding chromatic pitches in. That's going to be really important. Okay, number 6 was here. Sing that one, starting in your own octave there. Ready? Go. Mi, sol, do, sol, mi. And that one is major 6. Excuse me, but what I mean by that is a major triad in first inversion. Number 7 was here. Rolled again. Start here and sing number 7. Ready? Go. Sol, do, mi, do, sol. And so that one is minor in second inversion. If you, on the test for example, if you get the 2 inversions kind of confused as you're listening to them, so like for that one, if you had put minor in first inversion, I would still give you half credit for that because you're showing that you can hear the quality and you know it's not in root position. So if you're close, you'll still get some credit, even if it's the wrong inversion. And finally, number 8 was here. Sing this one with me. Ready? Go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do. And that one is major in root position. So if you got less than 5 really, if you got less than 5 of those correct, then maybe try it again. That's one option. Another option would be for you to talk to Amber Sharon, who is our tutor, or whoever the tutor is if it's not her. And another option would be for you to talk to me about maybe finding some practice techniques and things like that. One thing that I always suggest to students when we get to this point is like, go to the piano and give yourself, same advice I've given you before, but for this topic, go to the piano, give yourself a note and say, okay, this is May, sing a minor triad in first inversion. May, sol, do. Okay, now this is May. May, sol, do. Okay, now this is May. May, sol, oops. May, sol, do, etc. until you can sing that pattern like a whole bunch of times. And we will probably use that in some of our kind of like beginning of the video activities in the next few weeks too, so that might help. But that is a really effective practice tool for you, and unfortunately there's just no way to do this, like there's no way to cram aural skills. So if you could spend 5 minutes every day for the next week singing one of those triad inversions on a different pitch before you get into like your practice session for the day, that would really be effective. I think that will help you in the long term. All right, so let's move on to melodic dictation. And I've set this up for you on your paper. You've got G minor, G's in Gulf minor in 3/4 times. So let's get into the key first. And let's sing into the key together, starting here on do. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do, ti, do. And notice that I've given you pickup. So you're going to start on sol here. And keep in mind that we're in 3/4 time. So we're going to pick up on sol. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Take your time, hit pause. I'm going to play it one more time before I sing it, and then that'll be the last hearing. So feel free to jump back in the recording anytime you need to and listen some more, but here I'll play it once more here. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Once again, hit pause if you need to. Take time. Keep in mind that this is a minor key, and hint, hint, you will need to raise the leading tone. So think about, if we're in G minor, what the leading tone is. Once again, jump back in the video as much as you need to and listen a couple more times. And then let's sing it together. Starting here on Sol. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. Sol, do, re, mi, sol, fa, re, ti, do, re, fa, mi, re, do. Once again, hit pause and take some time. When you're ready, I'll show you the answer. So now let's look at this melody now that you have it in front of you. Hopefully yours looks similar to this. I will play it since you can look at it now. 1, 2. So in this melody, there's no outline of 5 or 5/7 in root position, but you do get basically what amounts to a 5/6/5 kind of implied right there, or a 5/7 chord maybe harmonizing that part. And that's still something that I want you to hear. I want you to hear how it sounds like. If you were going to add Roman numerals underneath this, then 5/7 might work really well right in that bar. All right, so let's do a little bit of Ottman just for practice singing in general. I'm not going to do any of the sight singing test melodies for this one, but I just want to do a couple just for general practice. So I'm going to be looking at 9.7. That's 9.7 on page 144. If you look at 9.7, you can tell that it has 4 sharps, and it ends on an E. I don't see any raised leading tones, so I think it's an E as an echo major. Let's sing into this key. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do, ti, do. And notice that it starts here on Sol. I'm going to sing this one up an octave, because this is just going to get too low for me to sing, but sing it in whatever octave works for you, or you can jump if you need to. Jump octaves as needed. We're in 6/8 time, which we want to feel in 2. So sort of like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, and etc. That's a good tempo to work up to. That might not be a good tempo for sight reading though. Da, 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 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4. So, fa. So it'll go like that. That's how we'll enter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3. So, fa, mi, re, mi, do, re, mi, fa, re, fa, re, ti, la, ti, sol, la, ti, do. notice that it just repeats. It's just like two kind of parallel phrases of basically the exact same thing. If that tempo was too fast for you, if you noticed yourself kind of dragging behind it, then please jump back in the video and do that again. Because that's good practice. This has a lot of skips and turns and things that I think are really useful for you to practice. That's basically a 5/7 chord being outlined there. So it has a lot of things to practice that we've been working on in chords and in melodic dictation and harmonic dictation too. So 9.7 is a useful one. Let's look at 9.12. So just on the next opposite page. This time we are in B as in Bravo flat. Sing into this key with me. 1, 2, ready, go. Do, mi, sol, mi, do, ti, do. So look it over for a moment. Notice that there's a couple big leaps. Leap of a major sixth, leap up of a minor seventh, and outlining that diminished seventh chord, diminished 7 triad. Little practice there with our second inversion of major. Okay, let's just try it. Not too allegretto, I know it says that, but you don't actually have to do things in the tempo that the expression marking suggests in the Ottman. I'm fine with you doing them at a tempo that is doable for you and not stressful. All right. That's too fast. Think about those eighth notes. Find the smallest unit of the rhythm and think, or the fastest part of the rhythm, and think, how fast can I do that? Ta, 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 ta. For the eighth notes is probably a good idea. 1, 2, 3. Do, sol, mi, re, do, ti, re, fa, mi, re, do, ti. Re, sol, fa, mi, re, do, mi, sa, mi, fa, re, do. And if you have a treble clef voice and you'd like to sing that an octave down, that's also fine. You could tell in the second system I was like, think about that expansion again that we talked about in the last week's video. Think about stretching that rubber band. Re, sol, fa, mi, re, to really connect those things together. Let's try it one more time. I'm going to try it down an octave just for fun. Remember what I said about when I say something's going to be fun. Lower those expectations. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Do, sol, mi, re, do, ti, re, fa, mi, re, do, ti. Re, sol, fa, mi, re, do, mi, sol, mi, fa, re, do. It's a little harder for me. I think I'd honestly rather just have to do it up higher and make it a little bit, just have to sort of be a little more warmed up to sing up there. Because if you were singing a melody for me and it's down too low for your range and you can't hit those notes, then I can't give you credit for singing those notes. So please make sure that you pick, or change the key. Pick a key that will work where you can sing all of the notes in the melody. I don't want you to just sort of leave some out or be like, so, mi, re. Just because you can't hit those, I need you to sing it in a different key. So something to think about as you prepare for a sight singing test or anything kind of coming up. Okay, that's all for this video, and I will be back shortly with the second video for week 3. Bye for now.